Okay, this is giving me my draft. This is what I think is going to happen tomorrow. This is what I believe will go on. No trades, not necessarily, but I'll be explaining that later. Obviously, to get started, there's no introductions. It's kind of like the Trevor Lawrence pick. Obviously, it's going to be Cade. Nothing more needs to be said about that. For the Rockets, I really do think it's going to be Jalen Green. They just lost Harden. They need a replacement. They want a new number one scoring option. Jalen Green, easy. This one, it's the Cavs. Cavs are the Cavs, and I really do think they are in need of a power forward. They want to get rid of Kevin Love, and they want to replace him with Scotty Barnes. I do see the Cavs going with Scotty Barnes. Reason being, they do not need Jalen Suggs. They already have two guards there, even though they're trying to get rid of Sexton. Evan Mobley, I see everybody keep mocking him there, but they just traded for Jared Allen this season. They used a first-round pick for him. I don't see two 7-footers on the court working in today's modern NBA. I just don't see that working, even though he does look more like a power forward, kind of like a Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh was much better at the power forward spot than he was at the center. Kind of like how Anthony Davis performs better because he's not having to bang with bigs. So yes, I do see him as he could be a good power forward, but not with Jared Allen as the center. So that's why they go with Scotty Barnes. Next is the Raptors, and look here. For you Raptors fans, not only did you move up in the top 4, but then you land the best available and the best fit, Evan Mobley. That's going to be insane. Obviously, they'll get rid of Lowry this year. I would say hopefully, probably for a sign and trade, but most likely he just walks. And maybe you guys can get assets for that. Also, when it comes up to the Warriors picks, I'll be going over a trade that I think might happen. And now, with the Magic on the clock, even though they didn't land in the top 4, they get one of the top 4 regardless. They get Jalen Suggs. Now for OKC, they've been linked to James Bouknight a lot. His stock has been rising. I do see them picking him here. The Warriors, I do not see them taking Jonathan Kuminga. That'd be too much like the Wiseman pick from last year, just a raw guy, and they need someone who can help them win now. Also, I do think the Warriors, out of any of these teams so far, but maybe the exception of the Cavs, is them trading this pick because they really do want a star. And I'm not going to lie, as a Raptors fan, if they are offering the 7th, Wiseman, Wiggins, obviously to match money, and then if they throw in the 14th pick for Siakam, for Spicy P, you do that deal in a heartbeat. You take that deal. Easy. No questions asked. You take that deal. So, if the Warriors don't do that, they keep this pick. I honestly see them taking either some form of Davion Mitchell, Jalen Johnson, if you can believe that, and then, honestly, one of the white boys here, either Franz Wagner or Josh Giddey. That's what I really see them taking. Trying to get either a ready player or someone to replace Draymond. And I thought I saw this how it was earlier. I'm just going to stick to it. I do think it's Davion Mitchell, even though his stock did drop after the pro day. But he is someone who can help them win now. And look at the Magic. They still get Jonathan Kuminga, a guy who has Orlando Magic written all over him. And they draft him. So they end up getting two really good, in terms of talented players, even though they didn't get high draft picks. The Kings have been really linked to, I think, Franz Wagner a lot, if I can remember that correctly. So I can't see him going here to the Kings. Yep, still Franz Wagner. So this is how it looks so far. Now, for the Grizz, they traded up to this spot, so they obviously like someone in the lottery, and I think they've been linked to Josh Giddey, so I can see them taking him here. He'd be a good to pair with, where is he? Yeah, Ja Morant. Yeah, that'd be a really good pairing. Now the Hornets, I can see them going two directions here. I can actually see them going either Sengun or Kai Jones. I think it's going to be Kai Jones, just because, I don't know, international bigs, he's not really that tall. So I'm going to go with Kai Jones here for the Hornets. The Spurs, I think the Spurs go Moses Moody. Get someone to replace DeRozan. He's most likely leaving. Pacers, I have no idea. I have no idea about the Pacers. If anything, I think it'd just be Keon Johnson. Just get a guy with the highest upside that's left. And then the Warriors, easy. This is Jalen Johnson. I see them taking some form of that. I really do. And that's what I really do see. I just see them doing some form of that. Also, I forgot to mention that if the Raptors did trade for the number 7 pick, I think they would have taken Jonathan Kuminga, someone to replace Siakam, who they just traded away. And just think about that lineup. That'd be crazy. They have Evan Mobley at the center. They still have OG. Replace Siakam with Kuminga. Probably re-sign Gary Trent. Have Van Fleet at the point guard. Then you have like Wiggins, Malachi, and then Birch coming off the bench. And Boucher. Man, watch out for the Raptors. That'd be real good. That's why, honestly, they should do the trade if that's what the Warriors are offering. No offense to Siakam, Spicy P, but nah, that's a good way to have a quick rebuild. That's at least what I think could happen, would happen. But if not, Warriors keep this pick. They get Jalen Johnson. I think the same would be the same. It would be the same for the Raptors. I mean, if not Jalen Johnson, I don't know, probably one of these guys. So that's what I see with the Warriors. Now for them, fucking Wizards. Sagan, easy. See, OKC is confusing. Probably. See, I'm saying Isaiah Jackson. And then finally, this is as far as I'll go. 17th pick. I want to talk about the Pelicans. They get Corey Kispert here. And then I see them picking up Kyle Lowry. They just removed all that salary. I don't know why Lowry's asking for so much, but he's asking for like 20-25 mil, which is insane. Don't know why he's hurting his own draft value by that. That dude's already made probably cleared over $150 million by now. But I think he's choosing money over chips because I think he wanted chip. I think he's satisfied with that. I can totally see him being on a team with Zion on the Pelicans. And think about that team now for a second. You're gonna bring in Kyle Lowry. You're gonna draft Corey Kispert. You're gonna have Zion Williamson and Brandon Ingram, and then Jonas Valanciunas. That's a really good starting five. I think Ball leaves. That's a solid starting five. Watch out for the Pelicans for the next 2 years. I don't see them as like contenders, but they'll definitely be in the playoffs if that is the case. And then the next season, they could be making some trouble in the playoffs, but that's how I see it going. That's my draft. Hope you like it. It's tomorrow. If you couldn't tell, I am a Raptors fan, so go Raptors. Hoping Mobley falls to us. If it's not, take Suggs. Suggs could be like our version of D-Wade. You know, Mobley could be, if he's Chris Bosh, hey, we drafted the D-Wade. That's really good. So we'll see. But yeah, agree to disagree.